Hi y'all. Well, I don't know where to begin. There's so much I want to talk to you guys on the tube about. So I'll go with, how's everybody feeling? Starting to feel relaxed? Starting to feel hot? But starting to feel good about things? Oh, well, I hope so, because we've got a lot, I think, to look forward to in the future. And with the beaches, as I said, with the rules, well, they're calling them restrictions, okay? But it's really modified freedom. So as long as we get on board with modified freedom, and that's exactly what it is. Okay, so you have to get on board with that one. It's a bit of psychology, you know, restrictions, modified freedoms. But anyway, if you get on board with that, we'll have our beaches. Otherwise, as I said, in one of my tubes, they're going to close them. And they'll make no doubts about that. They just will lock them up. And that will be not only in Melbourne, but that'll happen all over Sydney, all over. If we're not going to toe the line, as one would say, forget it. The police, the lifesavers, the government, they're not. They're just going to lock them up, and that's that. So we'll be penalised. So remember that this summer, beachgoers, please, you know, they've got their little round circles, they've got restrictions. So please, you know, try and do that. And remember, you know, the mask business, because that still stands. And though, you know, I must admit, it's a bit interesting, okay. They haven't said it's compulsory, but they recommend it. And I don't understand that, because it's really like, it really is compulsory. But they're saying it's like, you know, a good thing to do. But then when people go on beaches and they haven't got their masks, they're getting arrested. So I don't understand that, you know. It's like when they bring out testing, mandatory testing, remember, mandatory testing. But what does that really mean? That means compulsory testing. And a lot of people got on board, but a lot of people did not toe the line, and still to this day, they haven't toed the line, and they won't toe the line. They won't get tested. So, and I think the government's realised that, you know. So, I mean, you know, really, to say mandatory testing, what does that mean? That really meant compulsory, but nobody, well, a lot of people rebelled, and a lot of people just didn't go through with the testing, and still, as I said, to this day, that a lot of people aren't. So, and as I said, with the herd immunity building up in society, and I do believe, and a lot of people believe, that's what's happening. So, you know, you can take it from there. So with their restrictions, they're saying on the beaches, and with masks going and whatever else, they want to make it really, really clear. It's not mandatory, it's compulsory. It's martial law. It's as one, you know, material law. And then people won't get carted off the beaches for misunderstanding what is actually being said to them. Interpret in clear English so people can understand the basics, you know. Even put your little ads out there of what people have got to do. But in a basic way, don't contradict yourself. You know, mandatory really means compulsory. You know, restrictions, modified freedom, guys, modified freedom. That's exactly what it is. But anyway, that was topic number 1. Now look, I hope everybody watched one of my tubes, okay, and it was to do with the memory slot cards. Now, I don't know how many people got on board with that, but I've gotten 1 or 2 little feedbacks, and I've seemed to have helped a few people. And look, you guys, stick with it, as I said, because it is going to help you. It will allow you to identify where you're going wrong, as I said. Maybe people watching the tube didn't realise, or I didn't explain myself clearly. So I will go into a little bit of it now, not too much, to bore you guys, but just to let you know what the memory slot cards are all about. Now, as I said, they're a card that you make up. Look, you can go to Reject, you can do whatever to make a card. As I said, it's as simple at the end of the day, or whenever the case may be, that you just take a piece of bloody paper off the wherever and write, I've had a shit day and I don't feel well, but make sure it's the date. That's very clear. You got to put the date down, guys. Not only the time, not only the day, but the date. The date matters. That's part of the puzzle, okay? So remember that. The date, when you do your memory slot cards, it's got to be the date, the month, okay? The month is most important, okay? So the month is most important in your memory slot cards, so don't forget the bloody month, for God's sake, okay? Because the puzzle, at the end of the 52, the end of 54-week span, or whenever you go back into your special little memory slot box, you won't be able to put that puzzle together. So remember that. The month is most important, because as you go through it and you sit down and you see, then you can go, well, it's February, Tuesday, February 2/18, and today's, the same month, different year. So what was I doing on that? And then you can correspond what you did a year ago and go, oh, God, I did the same thing. Or, wow, this is what happened. And it allows you to see where you're going wrong. But you've got to do it with the month. The month is most important in these memory slot cards. So if I didn't make that clear, I'm making it clear now. And to the people that's contacted me, as I said, I'm sorry about it, but it was the month that you have to really incorporate. The month. Don't forget the month in your memory slot cards, okay? So that's another thing. So, and I had been with a little bit of a cough, and I thought, oh my God, I'm going to get COVID, but I haven't got that or anything. It's just been just a bit of a cough, and I've been near pollens, as I said, and whatever else, researching things for my bees. So I've been near the bush and whatever else. So, pollens and all that sort of thing come up, and it's spring too. So nothing to worry about. But anyway, I thought I'd let you know, because last time with my memory slot box and memory slot cards, introducing them to you guys, I said that I would actually show you something special. It's still coming. It's just I've been so busy on things, I just haven't had that chance. So forgive me for that. I haven't forgotten. Okay? So that's what the second thing I've had to talk to you about, guys. Now, another tube I made was about smart dots and how I decided to take it on board to buy these smart dots and see how they went, basically whether they really worked. And I, after making the tube on the smart dots, I decided that, it was time to stick it on the back of my phone and see how I go. But I'm telling you, I haven't convinced myself. Okay, I'm not putting this out for a pitch or a line. As I said, I'm not getting paid for this. But these little devices, they work. Within half an hour standing near my phone, I could actually feel this enlightenment like no other in these smart dots. I could feel it every time I go near my phone, even when I'm charging my phone or it's near me overnight. I feel the last 2 nights, I feel so refreshed, so good. I'm not drained at all. There's this energy in the home that I can feel. And even with my daughter, I said I was going to show you my daughter's phone and so forth, but she said, you've got to be kidding, Mum. So I thought, okay, you guys would be able to look up on the tube of other people putting them on the back of the phone, so I thought I'd leave it at that. But guys, these things work. Smart Dot. Do yourself a favour. They're not very dear. They're from Oz. Do yourself a favour. If you're having any problems with fatigue, tiredness, sickness, nausea, all the sorts of things that you would get with radiation and from the 5G. These little smart dots will protect you. I'm not convincing myself, I'm just saying what I feel. Within half an hour I felt this tingle, this enlightenment, and I couldn't believe it. I thought, yeah, right. But it does. It's amazing. It works. But that's not only all. Okay, when I opened the box and looked at the instructions, I was totally amazed to think, oh God, there's more of these smart dots. And these smart dots don't only involve your devices, they involve your whole house. Everything you would think where there's no magnetic forces of radiation, where you're not picking that up. Well, these smart dots have come on board with a most amazing products of these dots for all sorts of things in your home. And I'm going to show you the leaflet because I intend to order every single one of them. At the moment, my first one was Smart Dot. I won't look back. I mean, and also they're there for keeps. They're there for a long time. They run on magnets that are inside them. So, you know, if you do a little bit of research, they're amazing. But that's what they run on, magnets. So, yeah. But anyway, I thought I'd show you. I hope you can see it. Look, I just run through it really quickly because I intend to get all these. But the first one, okay, that one there, I've already, I'll move. Can you see that? That's Smart Dot, okay? Can you see that? Look, I'll move that. That's Smart Dot, okay? Then they've got Bio Dot, okay? I intend to get that. Read up on that. Go on their website and you'll see. But here, they've got, what's that? Pet Dot, okay? This one's Pet Dot. That's for your pets and your fish tanks and your plants. So that's amazing within itself. And then this one is Aquadot. That's amazing within itself. I mean, this is just for your drink bottles and whatever else to neutralise all the elements that are no good for you. And wow, I'm just amazed. And this one is called Space Dot. Now, this Space Dot, this one here, is to actually protect. It builds a pyramid type thing around your home, inside your home, to protect you. So I'm going to get this one, which is Smart Dot, but also I'm going to just turn it over and I'll stand up. And this one here, okay, guys, is for your watches, that sort of thing. So that's on their website too. So I'm not so fussed about this one, but this one here, and I'll just here, as I said, Space Dot, I'm going to get that, but that's a pyramid, that's a crystal. I've done some research on that. It's a lovely little crystal and it sits within your home. It's very beautiful, even for show, but you got no idea. Just check that up because you'll be amazed. It's a little bit of expensive, but not too much out of people's reach. But anyway, and we've got here, look guys, Sleep Dot. See, Sleep Dot. Now this one here, I'm going to get, and I'm going to try it. And they've got a mat, apparently so, that you can buy also. But I'm going to buy Sleep Dot and see how that goes. So, so, and I've already got this one Smart Dot. So that's really good. And it just tells you, just on the bottom, what it does to your brain and, you know, within a week and all that sort of thing. But anyway, I thought, okay, now I'll sit down again. That is amazing. Okay, so I'm zinging over this little product, Smart Dot, and I intend to go further because it's just really good. So when I do get this other dots, Sleep Dot, Space Dot and the crystal, I will show you. It's going to take a bit of time, but Look, guys, do yourself a favour. I'm not trying to sell this product, Smart Dot, but it's bloody amazing. As soon as you get one, within half an hour, you're feeling so good about yourself, so good there's an energy that you'll think, well, I'm going to live by this. Go out, do yourself a favour. We spend so much on crap anyway. Do yourself a favour. If you got kids and things are happening, go out and they got deals on their website too, if you want more than two. I got two to start off with because I thought it's either a sham or it's, crap. But it's not. So do yourself a favour, look them up. Smart Dot, they're on the tube. So please. But anyway, what I was going to say is with the government, excuse me, they're doing a really, really good job with trying to get the economy, excuse me, burping, I'm no good on tube. But anyway, they're really trying to get the economy up and running, and I think that's really good. So if they get the trades up running and factories and people working and producing what we know we can in Oz, our economy will be up and running in a matter of no time, honey. I'm sure on that. But what was I going to say? Anybody over in the UK, America, and watching, sometimes I don't say, to you guys. And I'm always thinking of you, really thinking of you. And I'm thinking of you at the moment. I'm thinking of the people more so than the president, because you're suffering within yourself. There's so much turmoil and sadness and hate in America at the moment. I really feel for the people of America. So I hope you sort things out. And as I said, my sympathy goes out for the people of America. And I do hope that in the future that you have peace and harmony over there. Because I wouldn't like to live there, and it shivers the thought to think that if I went to America, what I'd see, it'd be horrible, That's sad. But anyway, hey you guys, look, I'll keep it short. That's really all I wanted to update you guys with, and say hi and let you know what about the Smart Dots, the memory slot cards. If you've got a comment or you need help with them, just comment me. I'm here. I love it, and it gives me feedback. And if any ideas or you think that something's useful and you think that I should know about or it might help me, that's a good thing too. So I don't mind that feedback. Okay, but you guys, until next time, remember, obey the modified freedom, quote, restrictions that they got on the beaches. As I said, they're going to close the beaches, and you won't be even able to walk on the beach, really. Seriously, So, and as I said with the fault line, San Andreas fault line, it's now alive. Okay, it's nothing dramatised too much, but there has been movements, there have been quakes in California, and it is on the fault line. And as we all know, the fault line, it joins. There's seams all over it. So we really hope